Hey guys, what's up? It's War. My life has been kind of scary in a way, like reflecting on it. Um, and yesterday I took the day off, and n- again today I'm taking the day off. I'm using my personal time, and I actually don't identify with working at Walmart anymore. And I think I just like to make a video about how my life's been going and even just how to talk about semen retention. Like, this is the thing I didn't want to talk about, but since I'm experiencing the things I experience and I feel like I'm circling back to myself that I decide I want to talk about this because I experienced like and I don't care at all about these things anymore. Like I just don't. What matters to me is that I'm alive and I'm okay as a person. And, because I got lost. I got lost in my life. And now I'm starting to circle back into myself. So I just want to say that I'm a late bloomer and in terms of me being an adult and that was because I had a dad who was always at work, but as a person, he's very passive, and he didn't really make an effort to make sure that his kids are okay. And if you've known passive dads, you'd understand. But I feel like his heart is in the right places. So in terms of semen, I'm still on it, guys. I'm still on semen retention, and in terms of semen retention, so it could either well, there was a lot of it that was good for me. There's a lot of it that's bad for me. But I feel like if I wasn't on semen retention, I would have never like gotten like all the blessings I did. But the thing is, working at Walmart, I did experience all the things like people talked about in terms of semen retention. But again, I had this type of psychosis, this semen retention psychosis, because naturally I have depression, and again, things a lot of things are just falling off. They're just starting to not matter to me. But I've had so yeah, I've had people that would glitch out in real time in a way, and I'd see it. I'd actually experience the things like just straight up like people on in the community would talk about in terms of people acting strange around you and wanting to help you because of this practice. And it's kind of sad because like we actually need a practice for people to act certain ways, or in good way. But again, it's a double-edged sword because people will try to take you out in a way. um Female attraction's real, trust me, it is, but I don't care about that because like I'm just trying to figure my life out, and that's how it's always been. If you follow me on social media, I on my Facebook, I talk about this a lot. I've had girls ask me out, I've had girls stalk me, I've had girls DM me, um, view my story, wait next to my car just to talk to me. And again, these things didn't matter because I have so many things I'm going through. Um, so basically, yeah, I'm not sure if it was semen retention, but I think I was trying to evolve my life. Um, Last year I evolved my life. I changed my appearance. Um, so I stuck with like having long hair because it made me look a lot better actually. But I looked at my old license recently, and I see how young I looked. So if you think I look young, there was like I have a license with a pic of me, and I look a lot younger than that. So me working kind of did a lot of damage to me in a bad way, and I'm at a point in my life where I don't feel so good that it's causing me to reflect, really, really reflect on my life, and see how, how much I kind of like got lost, and I always tend to get lost in things. um and you know, I gotta admit that my life sucks because I live with my parents and I work these jobs, these bottom of the barrel jobs. It's like Amazon and Walmart, and you know, because I work, man, um, and I work these jobs, like you're gonna take on a lot of like negativity, you know, and you're gonna want to like try to cope with things, um and I feel like I was doing that in a very unhealthy way, that God decided, okay, and this happens a lot. So my van broke down recently, so I don't really have a ride to work, and a lot more things happened, and things are happening while these things are happening, because I'm dealing with my health, and how I've been feeling, and hey, if this is it, man, if this is it, and I'm being sincere now, so that's a scary sign already, man. It's like, all right, let's talk about semen retention, and like how the things I learned. All right, here's some lessons I learned, so you don't make the same mistakes I do. That's a very human thing to do, you know. Like I've become down to earth, and I'm looking back at my behavior and how I reacted to life. Um, and it's like, all right, now I could just talk about it. So yeah. So me working, man, I kind of like go at things in a destructive way, and I think I wasn't eating, but I was taking all kinds of supplements just to try to give me these boosts, and I feel like that wasn't healthy. And I was drinking these no, I was taking Jet Alert, man, just to wake up, because let's face it, man, I didn't have the will to live, just the will. And this is hard to describe, but I'm talking in terms of willpower, man. Like, have you ever like wanted something that you do, like even though you're tired, you'd still like do the things you didn't want to do? That's willpower. And caffeine would give me this willpower, but I would take a lot of caffeine during the day, and I would take caffeine at night, and I see how bad that fucked up my sleep. But I didn't want to deal with the problems at home, so I kind of, if you watch my previous videos, I would avoid going home on time. Um, I would just hang out in my car, and I would sleep like late at night and wake up later until it's time to work, and repeat the cycle. So yeah, and today, my dad's home, and I talked about, like, I think I'm caught in this cycle that's destructive. And my dad doesn't work the same jobs I do. He works at um at like normal jobs that oh, by the way, it's like 4 a.m. right now, so I just woke up to make this video. He works um a job that obviously pays more. He has his house. He's been working these jobs that pays more. And that actually did give me some clarity and some confidence that, you know, I could just leave Walmart just to take care of myself, straight up quit. And I'm here in this house and I'm okay, because my idea was, and I don't care anymore, to like escape the abuse, the narcissistic abuse I endured with my family. But now I've reached a point where I don't care, and I think I want to put myself first and take care of my health. And no matter what, just be here, just taking care of my health. Fuck the job, fuck people, fuck whoever thinks certain ways. I am just showing up for myself now. So other than that, man, I don't really care about like anything else but, just taking care of me, you know. And yeah, the thing about semen retention and female attraction, and yeah, the thing is that I just don't want people to actually just try to kill me and take me out. And the funny thing about semen retention is that it actually causes people to do that. So that's the double-edged sword right there. And again, like I don't care what people think. So maybe maybe the non-semen retention life is kind of more ideal because like you get people that are just you're on a level with them and you're not a target. Yeah, but the thing is, man, it does upgrade your life. It does evolve you, it does evolve you. But like I see that I'm still like on this upward path. Um but I'm being forced to slow down because again, God's going, "All right, slow down, slow down, slow down." So God yeah, God made my van break down in my neighborhood. It could have broke. So I have a van that's just broken down. The steering wheel lock like gave out on me, and that could have happened on the street, but it happened in my neighborhood. So what does that tell you, man? I got so lucky, and I'm going through this thing, man. I clearly have a health problem going on, and right now I'm trying to address it. And if it gets worse, I'm quitting Walmart. But I'm not quitting myself. I feel like that's the thing that matters. And now I have a goal because I've had these goals, man. I've had a goal of having an apartment, and my goal is to just feel better, as a person, and keep track of my because this is the realest I've ever been, man. This is because like I want to like feel okay. This is a health channel. This is me like talking about like if you watch like old videos of me like when I was working at Amazon, I was not doing well health wise, and I'm not doing health wise again. So it again a vicious cycle, working these jobs and trying to like power through it. With all the caffeine, um, my biological mom had a she called an ambulance because like again she doesn't do anything. Big problem. I could be a MGTOW YouTuber if I wanted to, and she takes the Celsius's and she called an ambulance, and now she's scared to take the energy drinks. And my dad told me these things when we had our conversation. Um, but my mom is very problematic. My biological mom, and we'll talk about that um in its own video. Um, but for now, I'm I'm glad I got to talk about these things because I feel like I'm dying. I feel like there's parts of my body that aren't working correctly. And I kind of saw that, but I was ignoring the signs because I was always busy with work. And if I could just say anything, it's just don't get too caught up on stupid shit, man. You know, just focus on you, man. And I just want to say that that's a lot harder now than ever because like there's so much that's trying to take away from you, man. Just take away from yourself. Um, you know, don't David Goggins this shit, man. No, like be confident as fuck, but never neglect yourself. So that's what I want to say. See you guys later. Peace out.